It would help if I actually unmuted myself. Hello, everyone. This is Captain MKG here. Thank you so much for joining me. If things look a little bit off, a little bit strange, oh shit. Hang on a second. I needed to mute the other stream. Hey, Isle of Weed. It's always a pleasure to see you here. I hope you're doing well. Are you doing a live stream yourself later, or did I miss it? Anywho, we are just hanging out because unfortunately date night got canceled. She was feeling a little bit under the weather, so moving on to other items and things of the world. So we'll probably do the usual. We'll probably play some games here, and then I will try to do my damnedest to have a quick dinner intermission in the middle. Nice. This time I will be there. I won't miss it this time. And I'll be there for more than just the 5 seconds. So thank you for letting me know. But yeah, it's always a treat and joy to see your streams on. Oh, that reminds me, I need to also broadcast a fellow streamer. There we go. This fellow YouTuber last reported she was less than 300 hours away from monetization. So I've been doing my part to try to broadcast her channel out, try to get her hours up, and hopefully she will get monetized here sooner rather than later. Speaking of which, let me just check her out and on the Twitters and see. Well, why is Beast Wars trending? That can't be good. The Beast Wars game can see. Oh, okay. They're just doing references. That's not a problem. Let me check her out real fast. Yes, I can. There we go. Channel in chat. Let me check. So no update on the hours as of yet. So we'll just have to keep an eye on it. Yeah, I don't know where. Don't know when. Don't know where. So far, it's just me. That's okay. Thank you. I appreciate you asking for it. But yeah, I'm running a bunch of her streams right now in the background while we stream. We're streaming the streams to incept the streams, and I need a bowl. That's for certain. Here, it might help if I actually utilize this thing. There we go. Ooh, that's way overburnt. Sorry about that. Ooh, that's way burnt out. Ooh. Cleaning the bowl, fixing the bowl. Anyways, Troy/Bagel, I hope you guys had a good day. Oh, shit. Everything's coming out. LDG, what happened? You break up? No, nothing. I didn't break up. She just had an upset stomach, for God's sakes. Dan, the freaking chat took forever to come up. That was weird. Yeah. And shared you to my community tab. Oh, dude, you're awesome. Thank you. Thank you, Troy. I appreciate it. Really do. Yay, tis Troy. I still need to make something for Bagel in the way of an ASMR percolator noise with the bong. I need to do that at some point. And I also thought about doing a cannabis leaf, but doing it in the style of the string art that I showed you guys a while back. Or, just doing a circle to send to you because, oh, for fuck's sakes, fucking bull. Because, you guys got me back into a good place when it comes to smoking and token. That's close enough. Give me a second, NB. I'll be there in just a second. I'm just token right now. But yeah, I'll put the link up in the chat here in a second. Lighter. There we go. All righty. Cheers, everyone. I'll show you the really neat effect that happens whenever I, take my toke. You've seen it before, but now I'm using what I call my giant wizard bowl, which allows me to take massive tokes. So cheers. Like Agent Cooper would say from Twin Peaks, or as he would do, Troy. Thumbs up. All right. Cheers, everyone. Okay, that wasn't as thick as I was hoping for. That's because it was a partial. No, not a full partial. Close enough. Thank you. Thanks, Troy. So I'm not sure if you can see it, but this is a pretty massive bowl that I can take. Yeah. But this is a pretty big one that I try and take rips. Obviously, I've had a lot of, obviously that's a good kick. Turn this fucking light off. Oh, Jesus, before I blind myself to death. Okay, let me get the link up there for NB for a bit. Boom. There you go, NB. Yeah, that was weird about the trap or the whatchamacallit. That was weird about the chat there earlier. I'm not sure what happened there. But as long as we're all connected now, that's all that matters. Let's see. Oh, I know. I forgot about my other neat little trick that I can do on here, which is play my little chill music for a bit. There we go. Hey, Andy.
Hey, bud. Hey, yeah, I was only asking because I know sometimes you go solo, sometimes you have a panel. Don't want you to think I'm being pushy or anything.
No, you're not. I just haven't really decided yet what I want to do game-wise yet. So.
Well, I hope your girlfriend feels better, man. Yeah, those stomach things. Yeah, I know them. They're a bitch and a half.
Thank you. Yeah. But at least I still have weekend plans with her. So hopefully, we'll make up for it for the time there. Yeah. So.
Oh, this is so nice for me, man. I can pretty much pull all my hair back finally. It's finally gotten to that length.
Nice. Oh, and hey, Ricky. Nice to have you here, bud. Ricky's another fellow stoner.
Actually, I am mostly, look, man, I've felt better in since the last few days than I have felt in so long. So what I think I'm going to do is I think after I get the schoolwork done with my kids, before I go do my workout, and there's a reason why I'm going to say that. Listen, can you turn that down just a little bit?
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry.
No worries.
Cool.
Unfortunately, my ears are just one of those things that the military managed to not take away from me. So I got up at 6:30 this morning after I told you about the nightmare I had, and I was able to go back to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
I got up, ate some yogurt, did schoolwork with the kids. Then I went out and did my workout. I've actually been, 3 days in.
Mm-hmm.
And this was my shoulder one. And then I get done. I take a shower. It's like 2:30. It was like 2:15 or so. I sit down. Like within 15 minutes, I'm like this.
Oh, hang on. Oh, nice.
I'm like ready to fall asleep. I like my eyes are so heavy. So I was like, I go tell my wife, she's about to go take. She was supposed to. Turns out, it ended up being a phone appointment, but fine. She was supposed to go to an appointment. It was going to be about an hour, so it was going to be about 2 hours round trip. And I told her, I was like, look, I'm gonna take a nap. I figured she'd be home around 4:30. I was like, just make sure I'm up by then when you get home. So I lay down. I'm like literally my wife. I'm like literally out like a light. I woke up at 3:30. I had to use the bathroom, and I was like, I was well rested. It was like the power nap of all power naps. And my wife said, I said, oh, I said, did you guys just get back? Because I was like, that's kind of quick. She's like, oh no, doctor had an issue, so it ended up just being a telecon. And I was like, oh. She goes, yeah, I came to check on you like 5 minutes, like 10 minutes after you laid down. And she's like, you were sawing logs. She's like, you were out.
Well, that's good. I mean, we all need...
Sorry.
Yep. No, you're good. There's a reason why I put that. There's a reason why I put it back. Why I put it up there. So just wanted to make sure you saw it there.
Yeah. So tomorrow is tomorrow's leg day. So what I think I'm going to do is after we get schoolwork done, I'm going to go ahead and do the 2-hour round trip, get me some stash, come back, do my workout then. Because I know for a fact legs is always my hardest day.
Yeah.
So if I'm going to be any more exhausted, that'll be it. So I'm like, I want to at least make the trip.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, we have another friend up in the board here. Hey, LDG.
Hey, LDG.
Toodaloo!
So the nice thing is, because they're an hour difference from me because they're on Central Time and I'm on Eastern Time, they open at 9 o'clock their time. So I can leave at 9 o'clock my time, take the hour drive, be there right when they open up, get my stuff, get done, be back home right around 11.
Oh, okay. So that's not too bad, but still, I mean, I just wish you had a dispensary that was closer than 2 hours round trip, you know?
Yeah, the only other closest one is in Effingham. That's the only Effingham.
Okay.
NTM? Oh.
No, Effingham. Effingham is like literally like a midway point in Illinois.
Hey man, every time I have eggs, I like some Effingham.
Oh yeah, like I haven't heard that joke before.
Okay.
So yeah, that I don't mind it. So originally, because GPS sucks and it's like, oh, I'm gonna take you the quickest route. Took me down all the back roads, and I was like, okay, that was fun early on, but I was like, this is getting annoying. So I finally looked up. I was like, okay, screw this. Let me go old school. So I pull up a map and I'm like, let me do this old school. Let me map it out my way. So I'm like, boom. I'm like, I only make like 6 turns versus the 18 turns.
Yeah, I'm not sure why GPS does that, but I'm sure somebody will figure it out.
Like for example, when my wife and I used to take our kids to Great Wolf Lodge, it would give us the straight route there, and then for some stupid reason, it would want us to go take down these town roads. Now, we made that mistake once, and we were too far into it to realize, oh, we screwed up. Next time we went, it turned us down there. We're like, oh, wait, shit, we got to turn around and go back.
Jesus.
Now, for me to get home, I don't even need GPS. I know exactly how to get where I need to go to get home. All I got to do is go down 154, go down 1 to Marshall, get on 70, take 70 all the way to 270, get off on 111, boom. I haven't, if I don't know how to get to my own home by this point, that's a problem.
Yeah. And hello, Positive Candor. Thank you for joining us this evening.
Hey, Candor. So yeah, I had my. So remember how I said I was cutting back on my beer? And I cut it down by a third.
Yes.
Well, today it was.
Are you serious?
Today, yes, I'm dead serious.
Holy shit.
Monday I cut it down to a third. Tuesday it was down to a third. Today, it was half of what I normally had. So I had 2 beers this morning and 1 this evening. And that was it. And as I was telling MKG earlier, when we were on, I was literally still on the same beer I'd had, and I nursed it. I nursed both of those for 2 hours. This last one I had, well, I was like, it's the evening. I'll go ahead and do a little more than sipping. So it took an hour, but I just couldn't gulp it like I used to. I was like, I kind of like this sipping. I kind of like it lasting.
Yeah, I mean, not only does it help everything all the way around, but there's really no downside to it, because honestly, if you're getting, it's the same thing with weed. If you're just smoking it just to smoke it, then there's a point where there's diminished returns. You either have to take a break or you have to adjust and reel yourself back in.
Well, actually, I kind of
Just get stronger shit.
Yeah, well, that's the problem.
That's what dabs are for.
Yeah.
Well, that's the problem, that strong, you get the strong, and then, you're going to build your tolerance up there. Like I said, I could drink a 12-pack, 3 in the morning, 3 in the evening, not even get a buzz.
3 in the morning, 3 in the evening.
Whatever you be drinking in the morning to get your buzz does the job.
Nope, didn't get a buzz at all.
I've seen you completely beyond buzzed in the morning, is what I was saying.
Yeah, that's because I had something stronger than beer.
Ah.
So yes, there is.
So you got liquid
I was
morphine.
probably
What
drinking-
is it? What?
It was vodka.
Oh, vodka. Yeah, that would definitely do it. That would
Oh,
get
yeah.
the old English slurring.
Oh yeah, definitely. But no, I actually my motivation. I was actually going to wait till next week to go down to half, but when I stepped on the scale, and I'm like, wait a minute, I've lost 9 pounds in like 4 days. I'm like, oh, screw this, I'm on a roll. I was like, if that ain't motivation for me to go down to half, I don't know what is today.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, the thing is, I'm not bothered by it. I'm just like, okay, cool, I'm done for the night. I'm gonna take some melatonin, go to sleep at 10, 11 o'clock. When I feel tired, I'll go to bed. I'll take some melatonin to help me sleep.
Good stuff, man.
Because the beer
Good
sure
stuff,
stuff
good
wasn't
stuff.
helping.
Me, on the other hand, I am downing a Four Loko, so I might be the one slurring my speech here shortly.
Oh my goodness. A Four Loko. I thought they stopped making those.
They stopped making them
No,
the way
they
they
still
made
make
them.
them.
Now they make them different now.
Oh. Okay.
They changed the can.
Now it's
didn't
just a
they?
malt. I don't know. I don't
Yeah,
remember.
it's
It's
a
been
malt
so
liquor
long.
now.
It's just a malt
If
liquor now.
if I gotta be honest, I hate those things. They do not taste good. The only reason to drink them is
They
because
taste horrible, but they get the job done.
Hey,
One
Yeah,
Four
well, I
Loko is
agree
good
with you.
enough to
That's
like
the
a good
only
couple
reason I drink
hours, feeling good. Yeah,
Makes you feel good inside.
makes me forget all the
yeah,
horrible,
you know what? If
nasty
I'm gonna
things done
do
to me
that,
for
if I'm
40
gonna do
years.
that,
Oh Lord.
you know what? If I'm gonna do that, that would actually, for me to do that now, the way I'm trying to go, it would be I'd have to completely abstain from having any beer at all day and have one of those. And I guarantee you, one of those right now, I'd be talking in cursive as Captain Trek or Freedom Nerd coined, which I love that term. That's why I keep using it.
Yeah. That's a good one. Keep that in
Yeah, I
mind.
thought it was original. That's why I kept it, because I thought it was totally original. Yeah, positive candor, Illinois. I do that sometimes.
Yeah.
I'll say it interchangeably, but I'll do that a lot of times just to piss people off.
Oh man. Excuse me. Yeah.
But I'm telling you what, tomorrow that first, I'm not going to be able to take it. I'm going to get it, but I'm not going to be able to take a hit until way like right before I'm going to bed, because I know that hit is going to be like intense. Because I've been dry for over a month now.
Yeah, it'll be a nice hit. And welcome 47 Yorktown. Thank you for joining us. Hello from the Western Rockies over here.
They from the heartland of America. And I don't mean today's Chevrolet. If anybody remembers that reference.
I'm trying to remember that reference. It sounds extraordinarily familiar.
I believe it was a Chevy commercial, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, heartland of America, today's Chevrolet. Then, there was the other one. What was it? I love what you do for me, Toyota.
Yeah. Damn it. Didn't want to do that.
I remember when commercials used to be catchy.
When commercials used to be just commercials.
Honestly, the Super. I don't even want commercials for the Super Bowl anymore, because I'm like, okay, they're just over the top.
Yeah. What's up, LDG?
1 second, and I got a little story to tell.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's the good stuff. Oh, whew, sorry. All right, so after your show this morning, I ended up having to go to the store. So I went to the store. I had to pick up some. I had to re-up on some smokes. And this was funny too, because it was just for, right, I only went for some cigarettes, but ended up getting my Four Loko for tonight. About $35, $36, $37, about around there with tax. And my card fails.
Oh.
So I'm at Wawa. My card's not accepting payment for some reason. And I can't get my cigarettes. I'm out of smokes. I need smokes, dear God. I wouldn't leave Captain MKG for anything else less than I need fucking cigarettes.
And I would like
yeah. So as I'm getting depressed, I'm like, fuck me. Here's, shit. I got to go back to the house and call the bank and figure out what the fuck's going on. I said, never mind. Thank you. I'll try to be back. And I go to turn around. The lady behind me, random person, right? Don't know the person at all. Looks at me and she goes, what's wrong? I was like, my card, for some reason, it's failed. I can't pay for it. She looks at this. She goes, I'll pay for it. I was like, what? Like, are you serious? Like, it's like $30 right there. She goes, I'll pay for it. I'm like, oh, shit. Damn. Okay, thank you. I'm not going to say no to that.
Hell no.
This lady ends up paying for my entire tab, right? And I thanked her again multiple times, got her name, told her about, I said, hey, if you need any computers here, I'll take care of you. I do computers for a living. Just here's my web address or whatever. Thank you. And left. So then I was like, holy crap, something good happened to me now. As much as I like to pay it forward. So I went ahead and later this afternoon when I went for lunch, or I went to pick up mother's medication, ended up going to lunch at Popeyes. And I was like, you know what? All right, let's pay it forward. So I just want some chicken, but I'll take my fries and I'll go feed them to the birds right across the street. So I went and grabbed my lunch at Popeyes while I was waiting for the people from CVS to get back in. Went over to the birds and I fed them the biscuit and fries, paid it forward. Say, here, birds, you don't have to eat worms for the next 5 minutes. Here's some free food. They loved it. They were happy. We're square. There's balance in the universe once again. But yeah, I couldn't believe she did that.
If only there were more like that,
Yeah, especially me, right? Like, I'm my ugly fucking ass. Like, what the hell? Like, what, do you want my phone number? I actually was about to joke about that. I was going to be like, are you serious? I'm like, what? Do you want my phone number? I mean,
yeah, quit while you're ahead, man.
What the hell are you doing?
Ricky Wiles was like, did you get the phone number? Because that's what counts.
Yeah, no, I didn't. I mean, she was cute. She was nice sounding. She didn't sound like a dick. She was nice enough to pay the bill. And, like I said, I gave her my web address. If she wants her computer fixed, I'll get it back to her that way.
Okay.
Fair enough. So
Nice.
I was actually, when I woke up, I found out there was, and my wife didn't realize I wasn't talking about this. I was talking about what's that? And I was asking about what she was making there. She goes, that's from Jeff. I'm like, what's from Jeff? She goes, the box there. And I know exactly who she's talking about. That's my mom's second husband, the person I still refer to as my stepfather.
Mm-hmm.
I've always been close with him. My mom always encouraged it. She said,
Rex.
yes, it didn't work out, but she's like, he was good to you. He's always been a good man. So he sent us a Christmas gift, and it wasn't wrapped or anything. What the fuck? Oh, that's not good. I got to take my meds, but my alarm didn't go off.
Uh-oh.
Thankfully, I double checked it because I was checking the clock. I was like, wait a minute. It must have turned off. But anyway, it's one of those digital picture frames. It's a real big size one. It's a good size one. So I text him up. I don't like texting on the phone. It's just not me. I don't like using my thumbs. I don't like that stuff. And so we were talking, and I said, if you had a Facebook page, it'd be a lot easier. And he goes, oh, I do have a Facebook page. He's just like, I just don't use it very often. I'm like, well, what is it? And he said, it's his name. And then he said, it's the avatar with Tony Stewart on it. And I'm like, I knew exactly what he was talking about because Tony Stewart was his favorite race car driver, other than Swerve and Irvin. So I look up his name, and I'm like, okay, I know exactly how I need to look up this because there's tons of his name. But I was like, okay, Jacksonville, Florida. And I'm like, boom, there he is. And I hit the friend request, and I hit him up, and I aimed him, and we chatted for a little bit. And I said, this is the easiest way for you and me to communicate. And I'm like, plus it's the best way I can get you pictures of the family and everything, and we can stay in touch more. So that's kind of a nice Christmas gift to me because he's always been a good man to me. When I was 19, before I was 19, when I was 18, he gave me a chance as an apprentice to carpet install with him. Unfortunately, I was a little stupid shit and I didn't appreciate it as much as I should have. But I did tell him later, I said, I did appreciate it. I just was so wrapped up in my stupid little 18-year-old life and my stupid girlfriend that, I didn't think about the appreciation of what you tried. Now, my life turned out really good, but, we still maintain a good relationship. And, every time I got to Jacksonville, Florida to visit my mom, I always tried to make, an attempt to see him. And he still lives at the same damn house that he lived in when I was there. Although it looks completely different, man, he has done so almost 30 years he's put into that house. The inside is so different. Even the outside is so different.
Damn.
Yeah, it's gorgeous, the stuff he did in that house. It's absolutely beautiful. He took the old kind of sewing area, like vanity area that my mom used. He ended up turning that into like a customized full area shower, like a walk-in shower that is so big that, it's like one of those you just walk in on the side and there's no door or anything. It's just so big. You don't have to worry about the water getting anywhere because it's got like these big walls around it and everything. I was like, if I ever spend the night, I want to take a shower in this damn thing.
Right? It's like, how dare you get all the goods and not share the
hell
wealth?
no. He's worked his ass off for that.
Right. But
Yeah.
selfish.
Oh yeah, but I mean, he's an amazing guy, and thankfully now with I know he's on Facebook because I didn't know that before. I just assumed he wasn't, and like a dumbass, never asked. Now I know, and knowing's half the battle.
Yep. Oh man, that bong hit is hitting them again a little bit.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I'm gonna like I said. Yeah, I think I'll take. I'll probably take a hit around this time tomorrow, my
Nice.
time. But I'm gonna have to, like I said, I'm gonna have to wait. Last time I had to wait this long, and I came home with it, and I took a hit. I took like 2 tokes, and my wife was like, "You're going to take a nap, aren't you?" I was like, "Uh huh." I was like, "Yeah." Like, yeah, I am. Couldn't stop giggling like a fucking girl.
Yeah. 1 second here. I missed a message. I apologize, Positive Candor, if you're still here. There we go. Send him a message. So he might join us as well.
47 Yorktown. Since I left the military, I don't drink coffee anywhere near I used to. I mean, I was a pot a day. Now I've actually got to be in the mood for it now. It's just not something it's not something I go to. My wife still does, but not me. I mean, I'll drink it, but it's not something I need anymore.
It's definitely something I need. Can't do without it these days.
Yeah, it was weird. I don't even know why it happened. It just happened. I started drinking less and less until turned out there was a few weeks I wasn't even having and not thinking. And my wife's like, "Do you stop drinking coffee?" I'm like, "Oh shit, I guess I did."
Yeah. And here he is. Hey, Positive.
Kabla.
Blah.
Hey, Positive, how you doing, buddy?
Okay.
You ready for Christmas?
Nope.
It's honest.
Hey, I've been hearing that consensus quite a bit.
It's okay. I'm not really big on doing anything this year. It's like just sending out, just like here's my one present because I know this will get to you. And yeah, not too big on Christmas, but then again, having the birthday 5 days after isn't exactly helpful either. So
I can see. I can.
All right, we got some wings in the fryer. Okay, we're
Air
good.
fryer or regular fryer?
Air fryer. Yep.
Oh, nice. When I swear, my wife and I wanted an air fryer, but we had a fryer, and it's like, as I said, I can't buy something just because I want it. So, like, when the fryer broke, I was like, "Oh, thank you for breaking." I was like, now I have an excuse to get an air fryer. I told my wife, it's like, the fryer's broke. I'm like, I'm going to go get an air fryer. She's like, "Oh, cool. Were you just waiting on it to break?" I'm like, "Yes." She's like, "Well, shit, if I'd known that, I'd already broke it."
It's like next time, don't keep it such a secret. Be sure to tell me and let me in on it.
Now, she should have known that. She knows that about me.
Yeah.
I put up some picture. If you guys see on my Twitter, I put up some pictures of my retro toys. When I say, when I show those things off about my toy store, that's where I buy it at. Love that place. Okay. I can't wait to get there. I can't wait to go in January and, maybe get myself a little after Christmas gifts for myself.
That would be nice. That's what.
They're like the only place I can go to get, like really good Star Wars toys for, reasonable prices. Actually, more than reasonable, in my opinion, for some of them.
Mm-hmm. Brothers.
I actually found a Cara Dune, and I was like, "Oh, I got to pick this up just because it'll piss off people who are, back when that was going on."
Yeah.
Actually, I asked them because hopefully I asked them. I was like, "Do you guys get any Scooby Doo?" And he's like, "Yeah, every now and again." But I'll tell you what, some things will come in there and they go out quick.
Oh, okay. Didn't realize that.
What's really nice is every year they have a kind of like a block party where other vendors come out, and because they like to, it's a community that likes to promote each other because they're all in different regions.
Mm-hmm.
But they all come together for this event, and you'll find all kinds of interesting stuff. And I had one point where I finally found a Captain Cisco, and the guy was like, "Man, if I had known there was a market for Star Trek toys, I'd have brought more." I was like, "Okay, reminder, bring them next year. Trust me, you'll get a shit ton of my money."
Yeah, no kidding. It's like if you have a good enough supply, you just found yourself a solid buyer. So,
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So. It's a pony.
Oh, funny story. If I didn't tell you guys this already, I went to the gas station yesterday. The mother of the owner is a 4-H. If you don't know what it means, that means they show off animals like pigs, calves, sheep, and stuff like that. So apparently they went and bought 3 calves and put them all in the back of a SUV and drove them home. And I saw the picture and she's like, "Yep, they were riding redneck style." I was like, "Yeah, that's about as redneck as we can get."
Sounds like it, yeah.
I'm like, I hope it wasn't that far. Ooh. I was like, hope it wasn't that far of a drive.
Yeah, no kidding.
How's the community doing here?
The community is doing good in the game. The community in YouTube land is doing quite well. We're holding steady at the 140 number. So hopefully we can try to raise that in with some new videos, hopefully, and try and get some other attention.
Yep.
So,
good.
But yeah. How's the Shakespeare reading going?
I was going to start Macbeth last night. I got about through the first 2 acts, and I was so tired. I was like, okay, I'm going to have to pick up tomorrow. But so far, Macbeth looks like I think I'm up for another good tragedy. Although it's a much smaller play.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
I should get through that one quicker, but already looks like it's shaping up to be interesting. Because I love how they show you they explain the characters and everything, and I know the story behind it. I've heard it before, but to actually be able to get to read it, and I'm like, I'm just really looking forward to it. But I will probably read. I'll probably get off of here around 8:45, 9, and do some reading for about 45 minutes.
Yeah. Hey, Need to Connect. I'm not actually driving. What I'm doing right now is, I'm just checking things out. I turned on cinema mode. Cinema mode will just automatically rotate through different perspectives of different things within the game itself. So I'm just checking out a few things while I run this. And then I'm going to jump back in and try and expand upon the game. So, yeah, there you go. But yeah, no, I just wanted to check something out real quick, make sure nothing was on fire, but everything is good so far. So
the only time I watch the World Cup is actually when the women's do it, because actually that's the only time we're ever really competitive ever.
In women's soccer?
Yes. I remember watching back in 2000 when we were actually watching the World Cup. I was on officer of the day duty, and we had nothing else to watch, so we had the World Cup on, and it was I believe it was us versus China or us versus Japan. I believe it was Japan. And we were watching the game, and there was nothing else on. We were just getting into it like we had been lifetime soccer fans. And I thought it was so hilarious. And it gets to the kickoff point where they have to kick the points, and the final lady kicks it off, and this is when that famous scene where she rips off her shirt and it's her sports bra on. If you don't remember that iconic scene, you can look it up.
Should look it up. But at the moment, also trying to.
Oh yeah, I don't mean right this second.
Okay,
You got a community to take care of. You got a city to work. So it
And,
looks like it's going to be Argentina versus France. I may actually watch that if I have time. If I'm not doing anything about
Yeah,
it.
both of them were shutouts. Today was a shutout. France shut out Morocco. Yesterday, Argentina shut out Croatia. So be interesting Sunday.
We were one World Cup. I think it was 16. I think it was 16. No, whatever it was.
She said she was 18. I'm sorry.
Hey, we have age of consent laws for a reason. Okay, that sounded way worse than I should have said that. I should not have even said that.
Age of consent laws.
Well, we actually do have them. I don't understand them. I think they're stupid.
I think most laws are stupid.
Yeah, that's why they're passed.
The only people that actually follow them are the people. Laws are made for the people who don't follow laws.
So it was Germany versus Brazil, and it was like within the first 20 minutes, Brazil was like down by like 5.
Mm.
And it ended up being like a 6-1 game. And the one time they scored, the guy didn't even bother to celebrate because it's like, yeah, dude, this game was over before the first half. Shy of a miracle.
Jeez.
And so it's Argentina versus France.
Some French guy. You actually got less squares for doing that.
Well, LDG, I'm just playing around here. I mean, this
I
is
know.
just.
It's just funny.
I mean, in all honesty, what I'm really trying to do is I'm still trying to figure out this damn pedestrian district crap. So that's what I'm trying to just play around with and see if I can't get it all figured out. So we'll see. But yeah, you did remind me I do have to eat dinner myself at some point. Don't know when, don't know
I
where.
can smell my wings. Oh, I can smell them. Ooh, they're smelling good.
I had the last of the ribs we've had that we cooked.
Matter of fact, I need to flip them.
We cook our ribs in the crock pot, and then after they're done, we put the barbecue on them, and then we put them in the oven for about 10 or 15 minutes to get the caramelization.
Don't you need caramel for that?
No, that's what the barbecue sauce is for.
But you can caramelize non-caramel?
Don't make me kill you.
I'm asking a serious question. I actually thought you can only caramelize something with caramel.
Not that I know of. It's called caramelization. It's basically making it thick.
Oh. Okay, yeah. See, I can't have...
Sorry, man. I thought you were...
No, I mean, I know it sounded like a joke because it was kind of funny, but yeah, seriously, like
caramelize,
I thought meant to dip something into caramel, or
what I'm saying is
cook something into caramel. I don't know.
No, we put the barbecue sauce on them after they come out, and we use the thick barbecue sauce, and then we throw them in there for about 10 to 15 minutes, and that thickens it even more, and basically that's called the caramelization.
Oh, so it's the sugar. Is that what it is? It's the sugar that caramelizes?
Possibly. I've never actually looked at the ingredients inside the barbecue sauce, but that's probably an accurate statement. It probably is.
Because I got Mr. Londell calling me an idiot in the underground, my other ear right now, saying, "Oh, someone teach LDG about sugar." I'm like, what the hell are you talking about?
Look, man, you want to talk to anybody about barbecue, you talk to a Texan. I'm from the South Midwest, and even I know they know how to barbecue that would put us to shame. I've had Texas barbecue. You don't get much better than that. I just can't have
barbecue sauce. Should be something that's dipped, not cooked into, like
marinade
everything, whether it's ribs, wings.
No, marination is different. Marination is
I just can't have it like wet from barbecue sauce while it's cooking. I don't know. That's just
No.
me though.
So marination is where you take whatever you're doing, like say a piece of chicken or a steak or something. You put the seasoning and stuff in. It's got some kind of liquid to it, whatever the liquid is. You put it in that. It's basically put in normally, like a bag or something. You wrap it up and you put it in the fridge and you let it sit there for anywhere from whatever time it needs to. And what happens is the juices start slowly seeping into it, to the meat. And that's what we mean by marination. You don't actually cook. Well, I mean, I guess you can't cook in the marination.
No, I know what marination is. I marinate my steaks. I marinate stuff. I just don't use barbecue sauce, is what I'm saying.
No, I don't marinate them in barbecue sauce. I just caramelize them in it. Yes, I understand the barbecue sauce dipping thing. I use barbecue sauce for, like, I'll caramelize them and I'll still have a little barbecue sauce to dip on.
Sorry, I got cut off there. Yeah, I would use my own mixture, like olive oil and garlic, onion powder, some other stuff, depending. Sometimes you get a dry rub or some kind of powdered marinade that you just mix with olive oil.
Yep.
But not straight up barbecue sauce.
No.
But that's me.
I've never known anyone to marinate something in barbecue sauce. Now, I have known people to infuse, like, say, a steak with barbecue sauce. Basically, if it's a thick steak, you put the barbecue sauce or whatever you want to do, and you infuse it in there by basically injecting it into the meat. So it's inside of there, and you cook it with that inside of it.
Yeah, I've seen that. Not a fan of it though.
I'm not either.
Like, even if I get ribs, I don't want them. I want them cooked regularly, but it's not even barbecue sauce. It would be like a spicy, sweet barbecue sauce that I would like pour. That I would, like those old-fashioned ketchup bottles, and I would just put it on the ribs after they're cooked when I eat it. Then I could do that.
One of the things I like to do is when I do hamburgers, I don't use unless I'm cooking it like a party or something like that. I don't use already somebody else's pre-made patties that comes out. I actually take the meat, get it all nice and ready, and I'll use a certain thing to cut it out properly. But I like a nice big thick burger. But what I like to do is I'll take that and I'll put, a certain type of cheese or something if I'm in the mood, mainly feta because I love feta. I'll put feta, sprinkle it in there, and squeeze it into the patty, and I'll cook the burger with the feta inside of it, and or I'll use a different type of cheese. Sometimes I'll use shredded cheddar. And I love doing that. I'll still put a piece of cheese on the outside, but it's something I like to do. But I only do it if I'm barbecuing, and right now I don't have a propane grill.
Propane, charcoal, bro. So I'm sorry, I gotta fight Hank Hill on this.
No, so propane accessories. Damn it, Bobby.
I
prefer propane to charcoal.
Something's just not right with that boy.
Sorry, I had too many.
Oh man, that's funny.
Had too many issues with charcoal.
Loser! You're a loser! Are you feeling sorry for yourself? Well, you should be, because you are dirt! You make me sick, you big baby!
Scared me there for a second. I was like, the fuck is going on? Did somebody just break into my house and say, why are you scared, little baby? I'm like, oh shit. Paranoia is real.
Hey, just because you're paranoid doesn't mean you're wrong.
FBI, open up!
Oh shit, I gotta go.
I'm like, you'll never take me alive.
Good choice. FBI, open up. Nah, I'm good. You can open the door. You're going to do it anyway.
It's like you open it. Yeah, it's like you open it. Get the kicks out.
It's like you're going to raid my place. You might as well put forth the effort. Exactly. Why should I make it easy for you?
Mm-hmm.
Especially this current FBI. Oh my God. But
Yeah.
I'm trying. I put it out on Twitter. I was like, for the holidays, I am going to try not to tweet or talk about politics at all.
Well, it's not really politics that you're commenting on. You're commenting on an opinion about a government or a branch of the government in the broadest terms that I can put it. So
In its
that's
current
not-
iteration, yeah.
yeah, that's not being political. That's just giving an opinion. Getting political would be, I don't know, just having each of us take a specific side and going that route. But before I continue, I'm just going to show this on the screen real quick. NB, I don't know if you can see how big
Yeah.
that fucking thing is.
Yep, I can see how big that bowl is. It's a nice
Yeah,
color. That's a nice color.
it's a nice color. It's a good
Blow up. I
size.
can't see. You're fucking 1 inch big.
Ooh,
Okay,
So
now you're an
should
inch
be
and a
you,
quarter
LPG.
big. What is that? A bowl?
that's a bowl, dude.
Yeah, that's a bowl, man.
Is that fully packed?
That's fully packed.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
You never
buddy.
seen a fully packed bowl?
No, well, that one's kind of big.
Oh, it is. It's my big wizard cup that I call it. Because you feel
Like
like,
I told
it's-
you, man,
Go ahead.
my mom doesn't do bowls too much. She prefers the water bongs or the rolling.
Yeah, so my grandma likes gravity bongs. That's nothing but gravity bongs. Smoke you under the table.
Oh, please, there's no way. You blew yourself out of the green screen there. You should check that out later. Check out 5219 when you get a chance, man. You blew yourself out of the screen. And he did it again.
Oh. Ooh.
That's some
Ooh.
good. That sounds like some good hits.
Dark Matter OG is in the house
Now,
tonight.
as I was saying, drugs are bad. You shouldn't do drugs. If you do them, you're bad because drugs are bad. Okay, it's a bad thing to do drugs, so don't be bad by doing drugs. Okay, that'd be bad. Drugs are bad. Okay.
Okay.
Well, I never said I was a good person.
Smoke
Like
weed every day.
That's right.
It's like it's like when someone tries to tell me, and you call yourself a Christian. I'm like, do you even know how a Christian acts? I'm like, just because I'm a Christian doesn't mean I'm a sweet, nice guy.
Yeah. Oh. Ooh-wee.
And I always love when somebody says, well, what would Jesus do? I'm like, well, flipping over tables and whipping people is not beyond the realm of possibility.
Yeah. Oh. Ooh.
Or when somebody says something along the lines of, why does God allow this? Well, the scripture also says, you don't test the Lord God.
Oh, shit. I'll turn off my keyboard. Yeah. Ooh. Yep.
Romulan token
Yes.
device. Oh, I like that. Oh, 47 Yorktown. That is awesome.
Oh man, I love that. I'm gonna use
Romulan
that.
token device. That is awesome.
Oh
That
man.
is original right there. All right,
Thank
I'll be
you
right
for-
back.
Okay. Oh man. Yeah, that was a good bowl. Ooh. Ooh, it's a good flight of riffs, but man, the yawning is just because it's an indica. So, but yeah, 47 Yorktown. That's a good one. I'm gonna have to make a video about that. Ooh. Oh, you guys are buying over here. Oops, not mad, death. So, you've got death, I've got death, everybody's got death. More death prevention. Up here, and sure enough, around here. Okay. We need Oh, to hell with it. Let's just do apartments. This should get the young people back in. That way they can fill out the office work. Ooh, excuse me. As you can probably tell, that was a really good one. Let me think here. Aside from this, there's always Civ 6 to play for a bit. There's also Risk. There's also jumping into Satisfactory too. There's a lot of options. All right, let's check out the stock market. Okay. Oh, buy the healthcare. Let's see, buy that. Buy death care. Okay, nothing else I can buy yet. That's okay. And how do I upgrade my stock market again? Investment gains. Oh, ooh, gains. Okay, interesting. Hang on a second, everybody. Had to clear out the olfactory. I didn't want everybody to hear me sniffling and sneezing and going all about some this and that. So, yeah. Yeah, buddy. All right, so we now have an idea of what the financial district looks like. We have this nice little garden. Jesus, LDG. Always getting me with the sound effect. You know I'm higher than balls.
金钱看齐，墙上写着“秦香莲的32岁了，装个当朝；驸马郎的7个王啊，满皇上的会2岁了，装个当朝。”
Not a clue.
Oh, these are good.
The wing genie.
No, I haven't even had. They're still cooking.
Oh, okay. Ooh, my apologies.
And Bird had to call it a night. Take care, Bird.
Oh, yeah. Did I do Wordle today? Yes, I did. I did do Wordle, and I failed.
I did not do Wordle.
Unless they reset the time. Nope. Not yet. Yeah, that one sucked. For me, anyways. That was a terrible one. Oh, random question. Has anybody been noticing an issue with Twitter at all lately?
Like what?
Just it's not loading. Like I tried to share out the stream today and just didn't happen. So I didn't know if anybody else was having any issues.
No, not really. I'm
Okay.
still waiting on my blue check mark.
Yeah, might just be
Hopefully tomorrow.
Okay, it's probably just a me thing then, or my browser, or some shit like that. I don't know. I'm just curious. Uploads in there. Let's see here. One thing to do. Turn this into like a little beach resort. Something kind of.
Yeah, there's this awesome show called Sikak Kafa. Hot Skull. And I want to watch it, but damn thing's in some other language. I'm like, oh fuck, man, you can't have an English version, like just English dub. It's about a virus, a jabbering virus, that if you get it, you start to jabber, and then the infection is jabbering. So if you're listening to someone jabber, you eventually go mad. Very interesting. Kind of reminded me of the DS9 episode with Babel, but like taken to the next level. Like it's a national, like even the everybody has to wear headphones instead of masks. It's headphones. You can't talk to anybody. It's illegal to freaking, it's transmitted by just talking. So
Interesting.
the whole thing is like I had to be awake to read all the subtitles to be into it. Not something I'd put on to try to follow when I'm going to bed.
I see.
Actually, that's interesting you say the subtitles thing. My wife put those on to help my son start learning how to read better, which it
Helps.
really did help. But, huh?
I said it helps.
Yes,
it helps.
it did.
It's good.
And
Yep. Could have told you that.
My wife started putting subtitles on the stuff we watched for him when we do. And I was like, I was annoyed at first. Now I'm so used to it. I'm like, I don't like watching. When I'm in the theater, that's one thing, which isn't very often anymore. But when I'm at home, I'm like, what the hell's going on? Where are the subtitles? I got to put the subtitles on. And you'd be amazed how much you realize you miss without those subtitles on. The only issue is when you're watching
especially
foreign
now. Because
The only
now you won't
downside
hear
is-
everything.
Yeah, exactly. But you'll see things like you realize, oh shit. The only downside is when you get, like if you're watching a foreign movie and you're watching it dubbed in subs and the freaking subs don't line up with the dubs. It's like I got to turn it off at that point because that drives me batshit crazy because I notice the difference.
Yeah.
I will say this: people who do subtitles, it's come a long way from the days where it just was like monotone or something.
Oh, in terms of like the voice variations and things like that.
Yes.
I see.
All right, 5 more minutes.
Yeah, actually,
The wings are cooked, but they're not crispy.
I understand. Did you put a rub on them?
Yeah.
What kind of rub?
Some Asian concoction. Asian something.
Oh, that felt good.
Now I let the population grow.
Let the population flow through you.
Well,
I only put a little bit on, Mr. Londell. I didn't put enough to kill myself. It's what came with the damn wings to put on. Okay? I didn't just randomly pick this. Sorry, you guys don't have Mr. Londell in your ear.
No, but I know how he talks. No, but I know.
Yeah.
exactly
So
how
he's
he
basically naysaying every fucking thing coming out of my mouth right now. But yeah, anyway.
talks. Of course, he's a Texan. You're in Florida. Plus, you're from New York originally, so that adds to it. It's just reality, man.
Yeah.
The funniest
There
thing
is
is you have no clue what reality actually is. That's the problem.
So, you guys know what the Babylon Bee is, right?
Yes.
I
Okay.
believe so.
They have a YouTube, their YouTube page has, their satire stuff. And it's so hilarious, this series they did called LA couple moves to Texas.
Yeah. Hitler thinks Kanye is making him look bad. Yeah, I know. Yep.
And they're just so hilarious because some of the stuff you see is satire, but it's like, I tell you what, there are times I've seen articles, I'm like, is this the Babylon? And I see other people saying, is this a Babylon Bee article? Wait a minute. They're actually trying to be serious? It's like that Bender thing. Ha 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 ha. Wait, you were serious? Let me laugh louder. Ha ha ha.
Yeah, exactly. Excuse me.
Do, do, do.
Do, 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 do.
I wonder if what was his name? Is it J.K. Simmons? I wonder if he had any.
Sounds right.
I wonder if he gets any royalties for the fact that he's one of the most popular memes we've had forever.
What was that?
You're serious? When Peter asks him for a raise, and he's like, "You're serious?"
Yeah, I think you got him
I've
right.
seen that one. Nice little overpass there, or as we call it, a viaduct.
Yeah, I need to work on that. I'm trying to think of.
Oh, you got a lot of traffic going on there, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to think of on how to fix that, because there's outbound's not the problem. It's all the inbound.
Yeah,
So-
I'm noticing that.
So
Getting
before I
some
come
gridlock
in,
there.
yeah, so before I come in and try to devastate this area, what I'd like to try and do is start building out again. Pause the game, knock out this section of highway, and put in another intersection like this. Have it pointed in this general area, plot down to New City, but instead take a page out of LDG's book and put the highway underground as long as I can.
Rex,
And then
come on.
And then just have little
Sorry.
exit off ramps coming up from underground. Then that way, that central line can be all industry because that's where all the heavy traffic is. Then the next one will be commercial because that's where all the manufactured products would go. And then just surround that with all residential area.
Oh, sorry.
So that's the plan for this next little sector right here that I'm hovering over right now. And we'll see how well this goes. But this time, I now have the introduction of financial districts, which, sweet, they all are open to me. All the banks.
Oh, time to let the hair down for the evening.
No worries. Quite literally correct.
Yeah, literally. Just stick my hair, just let my hair down.
Yeah. And then, let's see. And yeah, I'll figure out what else to do with the area when I try and figure out what to do for dinner myself.
Do you cook?
I do. I'm thinking about I've been doing just simple things because it's just me. So probably tonight's going to be a piece of salmon and a can of green beans.
Okay. Good on the salmon, bad on the can.
Well, cans are what I have. So,
Need to go fresh, buddy.
well, I understand that. But these are just coming out with the remnants of what I have for right now. So, I did pause it.
Yeah. There's nothing's better than the fresh stuff. 'Cause
Well,
you can, I personally prefer when I cook them. My favorite way of doing them, if it's just them by themselves, is I like to steam them. Yeah, yeah, you can come in, Bubba.
You can leave a voicemail, you SOB.
What's up?
After you're done with this room, we're probably gonna go to bed after. Usually.
What? Do you need something?
No, I wanted to watch a trailer for a DLC.
Okay, I'll come see it when I'm done, buddy.
Okay.
My dogs are chomping at the bit at my door because they know I have rib bones in here. My youngest, my Australian Shepherd, she's like a spaz, and she's been like trying to sneak in here. and they know my den, and my den is completely off limits.
Oh. So they know. And you know.
Well, they know that what they know is if it's not on the floor, it's not fair game. And if I bust them, like I busted my oldest dog, Jade, and I came out there, and she apparently came in my room. Now, normally she's the old dog, so I don't normally expect her to pull this shit. Her and Luke are the two oldest, and they know better. And I came out here, and I came in here, and my fucking sandwich was gone.
Oh.
And I was like, I walked right out. There's Jade on the thing, and I'm looking at the other dogs, and I'm like, I already know who the guilty party is. I look at Luke. Did you eat my sandwich? He gives me like no look at all. I look at Gizmo. I look at I don't look at Maxine because she doesn't know that look yet because she ain't learned it. And then I go to Jade. I'm like, did you eat my sandwich? And she just got that. I'm like, you did. It was you. And she's like, she knows I'm pissed.
Yeah. Holy shit.
I went over there, yelled at her, smacked her in the face, told her a bad dog, and because she knows better. She knows better. She's 8 years old. She damn sure knew better than that.
Yeah, I would say so, yes.
So I was none too happy with her. No, the little one is still learning.
Mhm.
But she's not even a year old yet.
Oh, okay.
Gizmo, he's still learning, but he's just a little over a year old. But he's kind of starting to really figure it out now. Because I'm like, if it's on the now, it's like if they come in here and something's on the floor, it's like if something's on the floor and they eat it, it's like I don't say anything. I'm like, it's fair game.
Yeah.
That's the rule. I caught Luke. I caught Luke about like I think a year ago. I caught him on the kitchen table eating something. I'm like, Lucas! He jumped off and he knew he was in deep shit, had that head of shame going there.
Mm-hmm. He's like, oh.
He knew he was about to get an ass whooping for that.
Oh, yeah. Easily. There we go. Page up. Yeah. Do that again. Page up.
Yeah, I'm like, I whipped his ass and I'm like, you bad dog. I was like yelling at him, you bad dog. I was like, you know better.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
know better than to do this. And it's not like they don't get fed twice a day. Not like we don't give them treats left and right. As far as I'm concerned, they're all spoiled as fuck.
Yeah. And I just remembered what I was doing and realizing that I don't have infinite money on. I'm still going to keep building out this district. All right, continue, NB, because I'm just talking out loud.
Yeah, that was. Dogs want to also go outside, but it's freaking raining. Looks like that cell that was supposed to pass over. We keep every time the cell passes over, we get a new one. So we got rain all the way till 1 a.m. So it is sloggy as hell outside my house. Let me check my weather. Actually, I do need to check my weather. So what's your temperature where you're at, bud?
29.
What is it?
29.
We're actually at 52. This is rather warm. I mean, I don't even need a jacket.
Yeah.
It's got to be like
Mhm.
it's got to be like in the 40s for me to put on my windbreak, put on my like fleece. Now, if it's below 30, that's when, or it's really windy, that's when I'll get out my Wrangler heavy coat. Oh yeah, we are rain. Uh-oh. Are we looking at, wait a minute. What's the low tonight? Because they're saying there's also a possibility of, well, even if there's snow, it's not going to stick to the ground unless we go below freezing. Oh, yeah, we are. It's going to be, the low will be 35. Well, if the low's only going to be 35, even if it does snow, it's not going to stick.
Yeah. That'll be the thing. It just won't
Yeah.
stay.
Yeah, it might come down, but it'd be at best a light flurry.
Yeah. Come on.
And with the rain, we are so saturated with rain right now. It's not going to stick at all.
Yeah. So it should be fine.
Oh yeah, visibility 8.1 miles. So here's the thing: I can't go to like my gas station after dark or like first thing in the morning till the sun's about to come up, because while like I said, I have poor depth perception, but we have no street lights
Mm.
on any of those roads, and so I get freaking blinded by these fucking LED headlights.
Yeah, you mentioned that earlier too.
Yeah.
And I know exactly what you're talking about.
Now, if I'm on an interstate or, a main highway where there are regular ones in intervals, it doesn't bother me at all.
Mhm.
But yeah, if I'm doing that, it drives me nuts and it blinds me. And it's always this, and it always ends up being in like certain spots, especially the one most dangerous corner we have where it's like going straight, and then it's pretty much a kind of a not like a heavy curve, but it's a curve enough. If you are not paying attention, you will miss it and end up in a cornfield.
Ooh. Jeez. Did not know that. That sounds painful.
Yeah, you'd also probably be. That's why if I actually do have to do that, I will actually go below the speed limit because I'm like, I can't see shit. So
Yeah.
I'm like, if you want to pass me, I'm like, shit, you want to pass me, go right ahead. I don't care. I'll drive like an old biddy at this point because, sorry, I'd like to go to the gas station and get home, not end up in the ditch.
Right? Exactly.
Or, sorry, end up in the cornfield.
Yeah. No, I got it.
Same thing.
Right.
So what are we looking at for today?
Excuse me. Oh,
I
let's
find
see.
it very hard to believe.
Somebody else streaming right now.
Oh shoot! It's not even going to get down to. It's not even going to get down to free. It's not even going to get down to 31 until like 8 a.m. when the sun comes up. So that ain't going to mean shit.
Oh, okay.
The rain stops around 2:08.
Oh.
Yeah, rain's going to stop about 2 a.m. and sun up's at 8:01. So yeah,
Oh,
it's going to be about the 40s. It's going to be the 40s until about 6 a.m. and then that's generally when I'll wake up anyway.
Okay. Yeah, for me, I'm usually up around like 5 on the dot. Not because I want to. That's just because how it is. So,
Now, Saturday and Sunday are going to be below freezing the entire day. We're looking at 30, 23, Sunday 32, 23. What are we looking? Oh shit. Ooh, we're looking at right before Christmas.
mhm.
Dude, we're looking at getting down. Oh, wow. Thursday, we're looking that Thursday, the 22nd. We're looking at 35 to 9 low, high 35, low 9. So definitely make sure I turn my faucets on. Turn the tap on just a little bit. And then I'm going to have to do that again Friday because Friday the 23rd is going to be 19 degrees to 7 degrees. Woo! That's what they're projecting. So it looks like we got a cold front coming in, and we're looking like we're going to get, oh, damn, are we actually going to get, oh, shit, we're looking at snow. Oh, we're looking at snow all that day from like 12 a.m. to fucking 6 p.m. Oh, shit.
At least you're getting
man.
snow.
Yeah, but well, thankfully, we have the infrastructure to take care of this.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. Let's see, trending post. No, that's LinkedIn. I don't give a shit about that. But I do give a shit.
Well,
about
hey, it'd be a nice hey, a white Christmas would be nice.
It would be. I'm not expecting it up here though, just because there's no snow.
I need to check where my daughter lives because last thing I want is her taking a. Well, she's got a big ass 4-wheel drive truck, so she should be safe. Whereas, unfortunately, I do not have 4-wheel drive. She always wanted a truck because I've always driven trucks. So of course she had to one up me, big time.
And that's what the youngins do.
So I've actually thought about just getting an old ass beater for like $5,000. You know, just an old 4-wheel drive, just to have to go mudding, or in case the snow comes, I can actually use it.
Yeah. Excuse me. Let me see here. So right now we're just letting the city kind of swirl, and I'm thinking I'll probably take a break here at 10 after the hour, and then I'll just leave the live view of the city skylines up while I go prep dinner and all that, and then come back. So just a heads up.
All right, I'm going to get going.
Okay,
Yeah.
Positive. Thanks for hanging out with us.
All right.
Later, Positive.
Later.
Very good.
Like I said, Captain MKJ, I'm going to get off of here. I'm going to sit back. I'm going to read some Macbeth and try to go to sleep around 10:30, 11 maybe.
Okay.
All right. And you have a blessed one. You take care, LDG.
Take it easy.
Take it easy, MD. Have a good one.
I'm looking for something to put on tonight. I think I might put on.
What do you mean put on?
What to binge watch next? Because I don't have anything else to binge watch in the underground right now tonight.
No.
So I was thinking of some Tom Hardy. He's in a show called Lawless or something like that, or Lawful, Lawless, something like that. He did Capone. I kind of want to watch that. Did a show called Capone. It's about Capone's later years when he starts going through dementia.
Oh, that sounds like they say it's a series.
Well, it's either a movie or a series. I believe these are movies.
Oh, okay. Very cool.
But he was, so far he's a 10 out of 10 right now. Like, Legend was just absolute fucking great. Venom, loved it. And Peaky Blinders, he's gold. He's fucking gold in Peaky Blinders, man. Oh, I don't know what it is about that actor, but he is nailing it left and right.
He definitely has a wide range of voices and roles he can partake in, because you think of him in just comparison to like when we saw him as Picard's clone in Nemesis.
Oh, dude, I didn't even realize that was him. See, I looked that up and I'm like, that was him? Oh shit.
Yeah, it's
holy
weird to think about it.
He was young, but I was like, when I first saw him, was it Shinzo?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, and I thought he was good, but I didn't like him because he wasn't Picard.
Yeah.
Like, he didn't seem like a young Picard at all. Like, except for the fact that he was bald.
Yeah.
So, but his acting was good. I give him, his acting in that movie was actually decent, but nothing compared to his later stuff. His later stuff is just off the fucking chain.
Yeah. Well, and then what was y'all going to say? Oh, yeah. So imagine him in that role, and then fast forward to when he's playing Bane. You're just like, the change. Excuse me.
And he was Bane too. That's right. Shit.
Just the sheer physical
Holy
change
crap.
that he's gone through is just phenomenal. Same thing with Christian Bale.
He must have been in a muscle suit for Bane then.
I don't know.
that couldn't have been him because he was like extra. He was like WWE fucking old, Undertaker big, like bigger than that, like big,
Yeah.
fucking.
I feel like The Rock at his prime. You know.
So yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll put on this. Which one did I say? Well, Lawless. I think the Lawless one. I think that's a show. I don't think that's a movie. I think the Capone one is a movie. And there's a few others too. But
Okay.
oh god, I am just loving what he is dishing, man. I'm all about what he's dishing out.
Well, good. I mean, you can't go wrong with the kick once you find your kick. Unless it's heroin, then you might want to reconsider.
Yeah,
So,
just maybe.
other than that, how are your wings looking, or are they done already?
They're done. They should be done. I just haven't gotten them yet.
Okay. I
I'm
figure,
letting them cool down a minute.
yeah, I figure a good idea is when you go off to eat, that's when I'm going to go off and take our intermission, and then I'll be back.
All right, yeah, I'm just finishing a cigarette right now, and then I'm gonna go have my wings. So if you wanna start winding it down the next minute or two, it's fine. Like I said, I'm gonna head back underground while you cook and stuff, and I'll most likely just gonna keep you on. Yeah, I don't know how late you're streaming, but I'll just keep you on while I'm listening while I'm laying down,
Okay.
depending on how late it gets.
Yeah, it really depends. I don't know how late I'll be streaming, but I'll be streaming. And hey, Lorenzo, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you, friend. But yeah, what we'll probably do is it'll be another fun stream, LDG, just to see how many people watch me do nothing but aimlessly watch City Skylines in just its pure.
While you're cooking dinner.
Yeah,
Exactly.
because StreamYard says there's 7 people right now, which is amazing, fantastic. I appreciate every single one of them, and every single one of you guys here. I just think it's interesting the fact that we keep the numbers so high, even though there's not too much happening on the screen.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like it's just a way for everybody to have just a presence in the room while they're doing their own thing, Like, while I'm on intermission, I'm going to be listening to another live stream and cooking my dinner and getting that all taken care of. And then coming back here, probably fire up Civ 6 for a little bit, so that way I can play and eat at the same time. And then wrap up the night with something, I don't know, one of the games I haven't played in a while.
Cool.
Let's see here. Lorenzo, this game is called Cities Skylines. And right now, what I'm doing is I've built a fair city, and it's it's not too in the red. So what I'm doing right now is I'm letting the game go in cinema mode. And so it's following different perspectives of different objects, and the camera is focusing around. So for example, it's focusing on this car movement, and there it keeps going. So little things like that. But typically, it's definitely a very addictive kind of game. And it's just nice just seeing what you've created continue to grow and prosper. So, but yeah, the other reason why we're doing this is because I'm going to be taking a brief intermission, because we've been going for actually an hour and a half right now. So I want to make sure we take a brief intermission while I get my dinner going, and then come back, wrap this up, eat dinner, play Civ 6 while I do that. And then once I'm done and clean up, then we'll wrap up the stream with probably either like Satisfactory, or I don't know, one of those games. We'll figure it out, or I'll figure it out. Maybe I'll do Subnautica. I don't know. Subnautica surprisingly performed very well in terms of its view and performance. So maybe we'll play that for a little bit while I look up some helpful hints. So, um, and then let me think
Cool.
about. So yeah, that's the plan, LDG. That's kind of the tentative
All right.
schedule. So, but yeah, I'm gonna go
Alrighty,
ahead.
well, do
Oh, go ahead.
what you gotta do. I'm gonna head out myself, man. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. And I'll see you again either tonight or tomorrow morning.
All right, sounds good, boss. I will see you then. Have a good one, man.
Later, guys. Be good. freethenet.org/underground.
As always.
Later.
All right. I still remember when the old Sim City games were popular. So when the first one came out, might not played it until I wasn't tall. Yeah. Oh no, I got you. Well, and this one is, not necessarily like Sim City. Yeah, I'm trying to remember it. A lot of the Sim City mechanics. It does have a semblance of it, but you don't have it in such a micro version. You have it at the very macro scale. But anyways, I am going to go ahead and let this play. And I'm going to go ahead and make myself some dinner. I'll put that up as my camera. I hope, I think, maybe. And then I will be, let's see here. OBS virtual camera, HD web camera. Damn, I wish I could just put a sign up and just let the game play. Oh, well, I guess I could. Let's switch. Let's stop sharing for a second. Let's go to present, share screen, window. I'm going to do full screen. Not share the system audio. Oops, sorry about that. So we'll have this. Oh, wait, no, that's not what I want to do because I'm going to be listening at the same time. So this is a bad one. So we'll just go back to just the game. We'll play just the game. That's right. I'll pin a message in the chat. Then we'll be right back. So yeah, that's the plan. If you want to hang around, fantastic. Excuse me. Like I said before, I don't know how long I'll be streaming, but it'll be probably for a little while longer. Like I said, some Civ 6, probably some Satisfactory at the end. But for right now, like I said, I'm going to go take a break, make dinner. Everybody have a great intermission here right now. I'll post a message in the chat and pin it. And yeah, I will be right back in. Well, I'll check in periodically with the chat. How's that? I'll check in about 10 minutes, let everybody know where I'm at. So brief intermission. I'll be back shortly. I'll probably check in about 10 minutes and let everybody know in the chat what's going on. So enjoy the cinema. Where is this? There we go. Hey there. So after dinner and everything, I feel like I'm fading pretty fast. So I'm actually going to go ahead and shut her down for tonight. But I'll be back at the usual time at 7 a.m. tomorrow. Thank you all for being here. And BK Dan, sorry I missed you earlier, bud. But hopefully I'll catch you again the next time. And thanks again. Yeah, she just wasn't feeling too well, but that's okay. It happens. So, all right, everybody. I will catch you all next time. This is Captain MKG signing off. Take care.